Hello everyone, Brave Belly here. Today on the channel, I'm going to be eating and reviewing the Estonian Defense Forces Individual Combat Ration Menu number 9. This is their lunch or their dinner. Okay, so here we have it. Looks like we have some pate. Now this is both written in the Finnic and the English language because they are our NATO partners. So it has some kind of potato and beef puree, which definitely sounds interesting. Some dark whole rye bread, liver pate, raisins, an isotonic drink, some salt, and some disinfectant naps. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road. All right, guys, so this is what it is. Very straightforward. We have a nice clear bag, Ziploc, and let's go. So this is expires in May. So we have about 2 months. So I guess for military food, it's considered absolutely fine. And so this looks like this is going to be the potato stew with beef. I'm going to get it ready right now before I showcase everything else just to expedite everything. You can see the bottom is nice and gusseted, stands upright. And instructions: open the bag, spread the edges on the bottom of the bag, pour boiling hot water inside the bag to the point of the lines. Let's go. Now, I am freaking starving. I hope you guys brought your appetite. This is my post-workout meal. I just did legs, so I am definitely ravenous. That's what it's looking like. Very enticing. You know, it's not just plain old potato. It looks like a lot of seasoning in there, so yeah. And let me fill it up. Luckily for me, I have some boiling water. And so do I have to stir it first? Oh yeah, stir carefully and close the bag. So I'm gonna add just a tad bit more. And guys, don't you worry, I will put everything in a clear bowl. That way you guys could see everything, how it presents itself and how it's looking. All right, let me just stir that up really good because it's kind of like a sandy texture. I do see a lot of different colors in here. We have red, bits of red, which is probably like a paprika. We have what looks like perhaps like a basil or something like that. So lots of nice colors as far as that's concerned. So, you know, what they say is you eat with your eyes as well. So this is definitely, I would say, very enticing. And the smell is nice. It smells somewhat like a bouillon. Now I am adding lots of water just because I wanted to mix up really well. All right, and I'm gonna shut it up, shut it down. Very nice, all right? Has a lot of depth to it. You do get that kind of like parsley and a paprika together, all right? So very nice. We're gonna let that absorb. They did say 15 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna wait that long, but all right. Let's see what else we have in store. Now, guys, if you like content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. The previous video is their breakfast, and this is their lunch. So this might be like a part 2, if you will. All right, so let's see about this bread right here. This is their, as you can see, rye bread, dark rye bread. And what can I tell you? May contain traces of sesame, milk, tree nuts. Ingredients: whole rye flour, water, sugar beet syrup for a little bit sweetness, some salt, and some malt extract barley yeast. All right, very straightforward. Looks like just one slice. Okay, and here we go. Hopefully I open it without breaking. Probably not the easiest. It does seem very delicate, but luckily for us, it's all whole. And you do get, oh no, it's 2 pieces. Wow, so that's nice. 2 small, dainty pieces. Very dainty, so I have to make sure not to break it. Then we have some wet wipes, and we have the isotonic. So let's do the isotonic. So the isotonic, we're gonna do directly into the water bottle, because I feel like that's how a soldier would do it anyway. Very convenient. And check it out, very industrial looking by the company Food Force. All right, isotonic apple. Apple's not really a common flavor in isotonic beverage, especially in particular military style food, in my opinion. So intrigued and excited to try this, see how it is. And yeah. We do have a random packet of salt, so that's gonna go for the potatoes. They're still getting warmed up over here. And let's see about this liver. Check it out. This is kekek, or I don't know how to pronounce that in Finnic. But yeah, it's a liver pate. I wonder if this is like an off-the-shelf item that's available in a store in Estonia. Guys, let me know in the comments. Just curious about it. Nice to see the Estonians like pate. It's not popular here in America at all whatsoever, but I do eat it. Okay, so first things first, looks very appealing, okay? So creamy, right? Doesn't have like a ugly off color. So that's nice. And let's see the texture. The texture is a medium texture. It's not the softest pate I ever scooped, but it's relatively nice. We're gonna just go straight onto the rye. That's what it's meant for. And look how much they give you, and only 2 pieces of bread. So we're gonna go super thick, just the way I like it, especially my pate. Now I wish I had a tomato, but the next video I make with the Estonians that has liver, I'm gonna get the tomatoes out. Why not? I don't know if Estonians eat it that way. Guys, let me know in the comments the way you guys consume your pates. Do you guys put tomato with salt and pepper like the way I like it, or not really? All right, so here we go. Little open face sandwich with liver. Let's go. Cheers. Wow. The pate is beautiful. Wouldn't change absolutely nothing about it. Very nice and smooth. As far as the liver, very low on the mineral flavor. So it's really mellow. Very, very delicious. Okay. And I must say, the rye bread is intense. It's like very dense and strong in that like rye flavor. Not very popular here in America, especially this type. My mom used to eat this all the time and I never loved it, but different cultures, different foods. I respect it. It is healthy and hearty, but it does have like a very strong taste. Almost, I would say a mineral taste of bread in a weird way. More intense than the pate, if you will. Really nice though. Just gobbled it up. Let's see about this apple. All right, not much for color. It looks just like a lemonade would. Oh yeah, really nice. Not over the top sweet, but definitely like a synthetic apple. You know, like almost like candy. Just not over the top sweet. Really nice. Really good. As far as an isotonic beverage, wouldn't change anything about it. Really good. 10 out of 10. You know what? We're going to get into this mashed potatoes and beef, okay? The potato stew with beef, sorry. That way we could have it alongside the rye, just to make things a little bit more, have more depth, you know? So it seems like, or feels like we're having more of a satisfying feast. Okay, let's bring everything out. And it looks like I could have added more water. So indeed I will. And guys, pardon me if it didn't come out perfect the first time, but I like doing these things first trial run. So it is what it is. Yep, as you can see, it just needs a little more water. So we're gonna do that. And here we go. Now, I would like to know, my Estonian viewers who served in the military, especially conscripts, let me know how you get your hot water. Is it like provided in the field, or do you guys have to use some kind of stoves to boil it? Very intrigued how you guys operate in the field. if you guys have a field kitchen, or is it something that each individual soldier has to provide for himself. But yeah, take a look at this. It looks very appetizing, very filling. For me at least, I'm actually salivating. Here we go. First scoop, we're gonna just try this. So as you can see, it looks like, ooh, what's that? Little fuzz from my t-shirt perhaps. Okay, so it looks like some parsley, some paprika, and you smell that paprika and the parsley. We got little minced pieces of beef. I don't know if you could see it here. Let me find a piece for you guys. Just all over the place, little minced pieces. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but just like a hodgepodge of everything. So let's give it a taste. Very flavorful. Okay, it's sweet, salty. It's got a smoky flavor. Really hearty. As you could see, so much food, an entire bowl of basically, in essence, this is eating mashed potatoes that are highly seasoned. Really nice. And guys, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. As a soldier, I know I'd probably do this. That's just how I roll. Why not? I feel like this will give it more depth and more satiety. Look at that. All right, cheers. Real nice. All right, we got more complexity going on. We have that creamy liver flavor along with the mashed potatoes that are highly seasoned. Really nice. Oh yeah, good stuff. Now you barely taste the beef, if I'm honest. Just a hint of it, but it's not like you actually have some meat to chew on. No, not at all. These little bits are almost like the little bits of meat that they give you in like instant noodles. So it's not substantial at all. That's why this liver pate is a must to have alongside with this. Real nice. It's crazy that there is indeed some sweetness to this. I guess it's from the paprika, perhaps. Real nice. A little bit of this and that. Wow, this is really good for an isotonic because it doesn't have like that weird salty flavor to it. Not bad at all. Guys, I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna eat all of this. But I don't want to bore you, so let's see what we have left. Quality of the napkin, really good, as you can see, because it does pull apart though, but that's fine. It's as long as it doesn't fall apart. All right, it has a nice kind of like lotion smell, so at least we don't smell like chemicals. Really nice. And let's see about our dessert. Yeah, really nice. Not sweet like an American apple juice is, not at all. About half the sweetness of that, but it's still, the flavor is almost like an apple candy, like I said before. Really nice. All right, let's see about these raisins. Oh wow, it looks like we have a mixed medley of raisins. We have both. Is it? No, it looks just like regular raisins. At first I thought it was like the golden raisins mixed with like the regular classic. Yeah, that's what it looks like. See, regular classic raisins, and then we also have like the golden raisins as well. So a little bit of both. That's always nice. That's a nice touch. I've always seen one or the other, never both together. Typical sweetened raisins. Not much to say about it. Tad bit on the dusty side, but nonetheless, huge portion. I mean, I have a lot of handfuls. Guys, I wonder how this would be. Hey, you never know. I have tried tuna fish with raisins and it's phenomenal. So I figure, hey, let me just give this a try. And soldiers, if they get repetitive stuff, they like to get funky. Let's see. Not bad at all. Sweet and a little more, I'm sorry, savory and a little more sweet. You know how they kind of put raisins in stuffing? That's kind of what this reminds me of. Guys, let me know in the comments if you would ever do something especially like this, especially if you're from Estonia. This is crazy. But you never know. Guys, if you stayed around for this long, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, signing off.